Watched a film last night. Life, it's called. It's got Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, and some other actors whose name I can't remember. Anyway, basic synopsis. They're at International Space Station, and they've got some samples from Mars are coming in. These samples from Mars are coming in on a satellite, and they're going to intercept this satellite with these samples on it, and they're going to have a look at this soil they've found, and fantastic. Yeah, there's life. It turns out there is life. There's life out there. Now it's on the International Space Station. And, what with this being a film and that, everything goes tits up. They make a few bad decisions. They don't follow protocol and all that, and and it all goes to the dogs. It does. But it does have. I very much enjoyed the ending. Yeah. It was good. Ending was good. Like that. There was a twist in the end, and that's oh nice. Oh, I'm glad they did that. Yeah. Didn't end happily, did it? And because at one part of it, things are spiralling down the toilet on space station, on international ISIS, International Space Station, ISIS. Yeah. Anyway, and they've got they call them firewalls. Oh, it's a firewall. They've got this. They've got this potential new organism, and it's on this. They've had a probe on Mars, and it's found something. So it's picked it up, and it's on its way back to Earth. But they're stopping it at the speed. There's one part of the film they discuss this, and it's like, oh yeah. Well, first firewall is like, that probe going to Mars. Next one is, they get it onto the space station, and it's like, they get it in the, whatever you call it, the flipping, the lab. You get it into a container in the lab. That's the second firewall. And then this work crew finally sort of blurts out, oh yeah, well, International Space Station, that's like the third firewall. If it turns out there's some cockeyed shit on Mars, well, it's alright because it's on Mars. But if it gets into this, gets into the lab, that's like a bit too close, that's... But if it gets out of the lab, it's on International Space Station. You can still deal with it because it's up in orbit. All the way down the line, they've got sort of, they've got shit in place. Shit in place to fucking, that's not getting down onto Earth. No. And like I say, this particular member at crew, they're kind of privy to this information. And it's like, it's as though every other fucker on station, this hasn't occurred to them, Obviously, yeah, like I say, obviously it's a film, so you got to have that suspension of disbelief. You've got to have that element of, all these people, all these characters you're going to meet are fucking stupid. Within some capacity, they're all a bit deficient, or that you wouldn't have a film. If they followed protocol and they did what they're supposed to do, it wouldn't, no problem. There wouldn't be any. There'd be no problem, no film. It'd be fairly boring, really.